Oh, do we have a quick and easy fun fold card for you guys today? Look at these beauties. We're just going to take in a fun card and we're extending it. We're going to have a little fun with designer series paper as well. You're not going to want to miss this one.
Hello, everyone. Second time's the charm, right?
Yeah.
We forgot to hit record the first time, but we are here ready to show you how to stamp these cards today. You guys are going to love these. We've got 2 5-minute fun folds for whenever you want something impressive, but you're running out the door on the way to the birthday party as you realize you need the card. That's how I do it.
Well, time is always something we
Yes.
struggle with. So this is a simple little fun fold. I really think you guys are going to like it. So first, let's talk about the supplies you need and the free download that goes along with our video.
No need to write down any measurements. We have got it all on our free download for you guys. This has all the measurements and all the supplies you need, as well as links to purchase any of the supplies we use in today's cards. So head to the YouTube description below to get the free download, or head to simplysimplestamping.com and look for the card on March 17th, 2026. Okay, I'm going to start us off today. I have got this adorable card, Sending Good Vibes, and hello, darling. I love the way this one extends, and it's great if you need extra space to write in a card, or you just want some extra stamping done on the inside, and you don't want to take up all your space. So to get started, I have got a piece of Berry Burst. This is 11 inches by 4 1/4, and we are going to score this at 1 inch. Right about there. And then again at 5 1/2 inches. And we'll just give that a quick burnish. We'll flip this one the other way. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my little piece that helps extend this. I'm going to take a little bit of Stampin' Seal and put it right on that edge there. And then I've got another piece of Berry Burst here. It is, if I can pick it up, it is 3 1/2 by 4 1/4. And we are just going to line that up with our little flap there.
So it's on the fold side.
It's on the fold side,
Gotcha.
yes. And, oh, squish it down. Don't do that. And then you've got your full card base built and ready to go.
Perfect. I love that.
Yeah. So I have got a piece of designer series paper. This is from the Boho Vibes DSP, and this is 6 by 4 inches. I am, with the 6 inches at the top, I'm going to cut it at 7/8. Everyone's favorite number.
I know.
No, I love figuring out fractions as an adult. So we'll cut it there, then 3 1/4.
Oh, that's an easy one.
That one I can manage it. And then at 1 inch.
And you can do that.
And I can do that one. And that will leave me with 7/8 that I don't have to measure myself. Now, if I can figure out the best way to extract my fingers from this without my paper moving, that'd be marvelous. There. And now we've got all of our pieces.
Perfect.
For our stamping today, we are using the Sunshine Vibes stamp set.
Love this
It's
stamp
so
set.
cute.
It
I
is
love
one of
the
my
sentiments in it. We are going to use Lemon Lime Twist, Petal Pink, Secret Sea, and Berry Burst. So I have got 3 pieces of basic white here. I have got one piece that is 2 by 3 and 2 pieces that are 4 by 4 1/4. So I'm going to start with my little piece. I'm going to put Sending Good Vibes. And I'm going to work my way from the bottom to the top to make sure I have enough room to stamp everything I want to put on here. I'm going to put a little sunshine right here. And then, of course, our sunbeams in the Berry Burst coming off of it there. Like that. Adorable. Set that to the side. I'm going to make another little sun in the corner here, but I'm going to start with my beams. Because if I start with my base, I might end up going off. We don't want that. And then in that Petal Pink again, we'll go in with...
And these colors, the Berry Burst
I
and
know.
the Petal Pink, and all, it's very boho.
They're so fun together.
Yeah.
And then I am bringing in that Lemon Lime Twist, and I'm going to stamp this big old leaf. I'm going to line kind of these 2 leaves up near the top-ish. It's not exact.
I don't think with this one it needs
It
to
doesn't.
be,
It doesn't. And then I'm going to stamp that again to create like a little half circle here. They're going to barely touch, and that's okay. Leaves touch sometimes.
And I love the bold choice of the lemon lime twist.
Yeah,
So
it adds a
excellent.
nice burst
It
to
does.
everything.
It's a really bold color
Mhm.
and one I need to use more often.
Me
so
too.
I'm happy to see you using it.
And we'll stamp our little sentiment right there. Hello, darling.
Hello, darling.
I have to say it like Cruella de Vil. Darlings. Darling puppies.
But you love the
I do love the puppies. I do not want a puppy coat. I actually just want a coat made of live puppies that are licking my face.
We love them.
And then we'll just stamp some dots, give it a little texture, a little zhuzh. There we go. Yeah, just add something to it. And then we are done stamping. I want to make sure that my designer series paper makes a cohesive image. So I am going to line it up and make sure that I have it in the order it was cut in so that it can all come together nicely. So I've got that figured out. Mom, will you put adhesive on these?
Sure.
While I start building the rest of the card.
Okay, there you go. Piece number one.
Thank you. Piece number one. It's going to kind of bump up right against this other piece of cardstock that we've added for our flap. And then I will do my center image here. We'll just center her up. And then our last little piece will go here. And I know what you're thinking, Christina, there's another piece you cut. I know, we'll see it in a minute. This one, again, it's going to bump up against our flap so that it kind of creates that cohesive image we want. Just like that.
Perfect. I love that.
So now we'll go inside. I'm going to take my hello, darling, and I'm going to center it up in this section. And then I will take my little sunshine. And I'm going to put that one right here. And then I'm going to take that last little piece of DSP that I had, and I'm going to line it up right here. Line it up with your piece of basic white, and it also helps complete your image whenever it's open. Look at that. Wow.
Looks really cool.
Thanks.
Really cool.
Yeah. So now let's get our front done. I have got a piece of Secret C. This is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And I am going to put it on there really crooked.
Ski wampus.
Ski wampus. Ski wampus is my favorite way to put things on because then I don't have to worry about getting it straight. But now we are going to worry a little bit more about getting it straight. So I've got some dimensionals on the back of my greeting. And I'm just going to center it up on here. And bada bing. Bada boom. You've got an adorable little 5-minute fun fold card.
I love it, Christina. So fun.
Thank you.
I loved Christina's card, but then again, I love boho vibes. It's my vibe. But I'm going to create just a really nice little get well card, wishing you happiness. And we're going to be using that Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. So I'm going to go over those measurements with you one more time. So I'm using Petunia Pop. Again, that is 11 inches by 4 1/4, scored at 1 inch and 5 1/2 inches. So we will start with that. We're going to give that a little burnish. And remember, we have to do that extension. And that is another piece of Petunia Pop. We're going to add it right there. We're going to use some Delicate Whispers. And I've got 2 ink pads today, Mossy Meadow and Petunia Pop, because it goes so well with my designer series paper. So I'm going to use Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. And remember, like with Christina's card, we started with a 4 by 6 inch piece. So I wanted to give you a little tip on how I cut this down. Like, what part of the pattern do I want? And what I found worked best is to cut 1 inch off at the top and 1 inch off at the bottom. So we've got that 4 by 6. I just thought that worked really well. That got me plenty of trees and the gorgeous Petunia Pop flowers. So let's go ahead and cut this. If you guys remember, it starts, because we want to keep this in order to have that flow, right? So we're going to go 7/8 of an inch, 3 1/4 inch, and then 1 inch, which will leave us a 7/8 of an inch. So we're going to add these a little more towards the end. I want to go ahead and get my stamping done. So I've got my 2 pieces here, basic white. Remember, those were 4¼ by 4 inches. And that was that little tricky one. So let's make sure that we have the 4 inches going up and down, the 4¼ going across. I'm going to start with where I'm going to write my message. So I'm going to bring in, I've got this great little leafy image. We're going to stamp this in Mossy Meadow down here at the bottom right corner. I'm going to stamp once, and without ranking, I'm going to stamp again.
That's so pretty.
I know, I love it. And you know, why go and clean when you've got a little extra going there? Now in Petunia Pop, the stamp itself says, wishing you happiness and love. It is a great sentiment. But what if you just want to say, wishing you happiness?
You don't get any love.
You don't get the love. No, you always get the love. But I just wanted to show you, if you wanted to shorten it, can you see how I'm just avoiding the and love?
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to ink up wishing you happiness. And we'll stamp that right there. So that's going to be, again, where we write our message. Now for this piece, we're going to have some fun with that great big stamp. Actually, there's 2 of these. And remember with Christina's, remember we had that little piece of designer series paper on the side. So we're going to focus on the right side of the cardstock. I will stamp once there. I'm going to rotate my stamp and stamp it again right there. I've got 2 Stampin' Blends. I've got a Mossy Meadow Light and a Petunia Pop Dark. So we are going to color the flowers with the Petunia Pop Dark. And then what I did, see these kind of little dot things? I just kind of came in and added some dots. There's obvious leaves here, but I wanted to bring in a little more color. So dot, 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 dot.
Some berries.
Some little berries in that Petunia Pop. And now we're just going to color the leaves with the Mossy Meadow Stampin' Blend. All right, I'm going to bring in a punch. This is the Labeled with Love punch. I've got a piece of basic white. I'll punch 1 out of that. And then I have some Mossy Meadow. And I'm going to get 2 punches out of this because I've got a fun trick to share with you. I'm going to stamp my greeting. Hope you feel your best soon. I'm going to do that in Petunia Pop. Then coming back in with that floral image, we're just going to kind of just get a little bit right there and a little bit down at the bottom. And I'll color those with the Stampin' Blends just like I did before. All right, so now that we have these 2 punched out, it's time for today's Tuesday tip. So what I want to share with you for today's Tuesday tip is how to take a punch and stretch it. All right, this is a great tip. Whatever punch you use, it doesn't matter, just punch 2 of them. And we're going to cut 1 in half. Neatness does not count. We're going to go long ways and short ways. It doesn't really matter which end you start with. I'm going to go ahead and start with the long end. You see I've got adhesive there. And I'm going to line up my punch just like that. So it kind of gives it a nice little border. I'm going to do that here on the other side. All right. So we have that. And see how we kind of stretched that out. Now we're going to add the short pieces here to the other end. So it kind of balances it out just about right there and there. So any of your punches, this should work. But you can see now we kind of have this nice little bordered punch, and that is the quick and easy way to do that.
So smart.
Yeah, it's time to add our designer series paper. And before I do, I want to make sure I kind of go ahead and get this all lined up. All right. So we're going to start with the outside piece, and that's going to go right here. All right. We're going to open up our card. we are going to add our greeting and our floral image. And now we can add those last two pieces of designer series paper. Again, this one just kind of, I had it. We cut off that 6 inches. And so it's like, yeah, sure, we're just going to use those. So we will add our last one. I'm going to close the card. And remember, that one just sits right up against the edge. Now we're going to take that sentiment. All right, that beautiful greeting. We've got dimensionals on the back. Add that wherever it makes you happy. We're going to go about right there. And boom, stands beautifully. It's a really gorgeous card. So any of those papers that have the Scenic image is great for this card. And again, you saw it just goes together in a matter of minutes. So thank you guys so much for being a part of the video today. So we hope if you have 5 minutes that you'll take a moment to create this card. If you liked the video today, give us a thumbs up on YouTube. It is so appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed, why not click that subscribe button? Get notified whenever we have a new video. And we share twice a week here on the channel.
And while you're clicking that subscribe button, right next to it will be a join button. This is for our YouTube membership if you want even more Simply Simple stamping content. We have 3 different tiers at 3 different price points, each with their own perks. We have things like full written tutorials, special lives, all kinds of great content that diagrams, tons of diagrams. You don't want to miss any of that. So make sure to also click that join button, and we hope you'll join us for our YouTube membership.
Thanks for being here, everybody. We can't wait to stamp with you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.